In the rural areas in Tanzania, the situation is now that when girls have their period, when they get their period, they usually stay home from school because they don't have access to menstrual hygiene products, and they're very costly, especially disposable pads. So they will use anything that they can get their hands on, like fabrics. They might use used mattresses, pieces of mattresses, anything that will soak up blood. And they don't have access to water, so they can't wash their hands. They don't have anywhere to dispose their menstrual hygiene products. This is the reason why they will maybe throw them away in the pit latrine, which will clog up the system. Or they will have to put it in a bag and carry it around with them if they're using disposable pads all day. The study was done in a rural community called Shirati, and it's in northern Tanzania. And we did it together with an NGO that works in this area. It would have not have been possible to do it without this NGO because they are engaged in female hygiene education with schoolgirls and boys. We tested 3 different kinds of menstrual hygiene products: disposable pads, reusable pads, and also the menstrual cup. So in total, 30 girls tried the menstrual cup, 30 tried the disposable, and 30 tried the reusable pad. They tried the different technologies for up to 3 months, and then we came back to them, and then we did interviews with them and also focus groups to see how they liked them. And overwhelmingly, the reusable pads, but mostly the menstrual cup was, they loved it. And also you can have the menstrual cup in for up to 8 hours. This makes it possible for them to handle their menstruation when they're at home. They then go to school. They don't have to deal with anything related to their menstruation, and then they can go back home and then empty it when they come home, where they have access to water and everything else. There is a Finnish company now that is trying to get distribution rights into the country to sell this. So together with them, this study is a good way to show the government and also the authorities who give these licenses that actually it is an acceptable product.